So very good evening, Santosh. And
Hi, good evening.
you have taken our subscription course, Group 2 or Group 1? Group 2, right? Yeah.
Group 2, right?
Yes, Group 2. So like right now you are watching the classes regularly. Is it of second month or first month?
So it is first month only.
Okay.
I think it's been 70 days or so that I've started this
And
classes.
you are from Delhi, more
Yes,
importantly.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Actually, there are many institutes in Delhi, even with respect to online classes as well. And
Mhm.
you have all the way selected our institute subscription model for Group 2. even
Yeah.
even even in north side also, in online platforms at a similar price you will find the classes at a similar price. You will find no doubt around a 10,000 you'll get entire one group coaching. So what prompted you to take classes with us?
There are many things, when like in the month of December, no, it was in the month of November itself. So actually, I was preparing for the exams, after 7 years, I was preparing for Group 2, which
Seven
was in
years
old
means
course.
like just I want to
Yeah,
know, you
yeah.
completed graduation, which means,
I completed my graduation. I completed my articleship. I completed my MBA finance.
oh my god. Good, almost you're maybe probably 1 or 2 years younger to me, to best of my knowledge.
Not sure.
I'm actually 29 years.
Okay, so I'm 31 then.
Oh my God. So you're my senior too. Yeah. Fine. Very good. Good to hear good to, especially with you when I'm talking, your video not only, just though I thought of taking up this for taking feedback, but your video will be an inspiration for many. Like in spite of finishing MBA finance, in spite of having a gap of 7 years, you still wanted to resume your CA inter. So let me take this not just as a feedback session, but a session to enlighten people and to give inspiration to the people. Okay. See, in fact, honestly speaking, once we succeed, everyone takes interview. But
Absolutely.
let me convert this into from feedback session to interview session. Let me call it as interview session. Better, I think. So what prompted you to continue again, like after 7 years of gap, and why there is a 7 years of gap? Just precisely, can you tell me?
So, like I think in 2012, uh, I've given my first group. Of course, so I cleared my entrance exam in first attempt. Then I was appeared for the IPC Group 1 and Group 2 both. So Group 2 I cleared it in the second attempt, but Group 2, when I appeared for this exam, so I got uh, very much tense, or maybe anxiety triggered, something like that, in that particular examination room, because I knew what was there, whatever was in the exams. So I was aware about it, what were the terms they were asking, but maybe I was overwhelmed that time. So
Mm-hmm.
I left the examination center, and from and after that I joined articleship. In between, like 3 years, I have given like 3 or 4 attempts for the second group, but I was not succeeded. uh, then being elder son of my family, so I like
Responsibilities
switched.
hook up.
Yeah, absolutely. So responsibilities took up. Then I decided I should maybe put a hold on this thing, or maybe should leave. That was a
Okay.
thought
So in the
that one.
during that 7 years, you finished articleship and you went for some job as well.
Yeah, so this is my second organization where I'm working right now. So I worked before that uh, in Gurgaon itself for 2.5 years, and I'm in this organization. I'm in, like, it's been 4 years now that I'm working here.
Good, good. Like now, I mean, I think since articleship is completed, group one is also completed. Like just approximately, like how much is the package right now you're getting approximately? Just out of curiosity, because many CS students, like simply speaking, many CS students discontinue, without
Hmm.
pursuing final. Like I just want to know how the pay will be. Like for you also, it is similar to that. You will come in that particular category as well, though you're continuing now, but you're a CA interim, right? Like you're a
Yeah.
semi-qualified CA. I just wanted to know approximately how is the industry, how they're offering, if at all you're skillful.
Like, if I talk about the package thing, so, like,
You need
spite
not
of,
tell about your package. You can give me a
yeah,
limit so that
yeah, definitely.
we can figure out. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, in the market, like especially after COVID, market is very, squeezed in terms of, giving you the package. If you ask about 30-35%, they will straight away say to no, considering the
Oh,
situations,
you
happening in the market. They will of course take the excuse of these things because of, situations in the market, we can't give you that much. But
exactly.
having said that, like if I talk about the range, so it will be somewhere around 4 to 6, I believe, like per
Nice,
annum. Yeah.
nice, nice. And yes,
So
yes, definitely. Many are taking the shelter of COVID and avoiding payment of salaries. All that. In spite, their business is not affected.
yeah, definitely. There are maybe, yeah, like there may be some cases here, but we are not sure, of course. While sitting at
Exactly.
home, we can't
Yeah,
assume all
yeah.
these
Correct,
things.
correct. Agreed, agreed. And by the way, like you have taken subscription classes. So how are the classes with us? And because no, your feedback is even more important. You're not just degree student. You're MBA finance. By the way, MBA finance from where?
Narsimoji.
So it's I don't know much about the North Indian universities, all that. But is
No,
it a
it
good
is.
cadre in university?
Uh, no, it is not from North. I believe it is from Mumbai, like Pune, Narsimoji. It is a very famous university. So
Famous university.
yeah, I did via distance learning, not regular because of my job.
Okay, distant.
But yes, I have researched a lot. There were many options like in those times when I was planning to do MBA. So I
Hmm.
selected at Nasi Monji, considering their level of examinations and the level of the assignments they provide.
So something like B schools, they test you.
I mean, like they have that objective kind of things, in terms of examinations. So I took 2.5 years to complete this MBA in finance. But of course, the level of examinations and the level of assignments and all that was pretty much,
You know what,
very much high
Santosh?
class.
When I'm right
Yeah.
now, my feeling is I don't feel like I'm interviewing a student. I'm interviewing like a professor. So you're responding like a professor. In fact, I'm asking questions like a student. No,
No, no,
actually,
that's not.
actually, it is true. I'm truthful. Okay, I'm genuine. Fine. So by the way, coming to our feedback, this thing. So how were the classes? You covered all the 4 subjects, at least a few videos of each subject, or any particular subject. What subjects you gone through?
As of now, I've started with advanced accounts and that ITSM. So I've started with
ITSM.
SM. Yeah.
Okay, ASSM and advanced account. FM and
Yeah.
auditing, you have not yet started.
FM, I believe I may not be able to, like I'll be exempt from this considering I've cleared my first group. So
Oh,
of
yeah,
course
yeah,
I
correct, correct, correct. You're converted from old scheme to new scheme. So FM and
yeah,
economics is exempted. Yeah, only 3
exempted.
subjects. Fine. How are the advanced accounts? Like you have gone through coaching earlier advanced accounts as well, and now you're looking at the advanced accounts. So how you feel that Satya sir classes are?
I mean, like the way back I took classes for advanced accounts, and if I see this time, so there are many things which is in favor. Like you have that online platform, you're sitting at home and taking classes at your own pace of time and comfortableness. And another thing, what I see in those classes, particularly, the detailed, the concept, which is there in those classes, which I believe I never found in the classes which I took earlier, maybe
Okay.
some years back. But the level of detail they provide and the level of the discussions which happen on classes, it is up to the mark. Of course, it is at a great level, and it actually helps us to analyze the situations. Like earlier, how I saw the problems. Like yes, this is a chapter, and this is I need to remember all these things, and then I'll
Okay.
get the exams. But like if I see like I also come down to the question which you asked earlier, that who prompt you to this take this subscription model. Of course, this classes, and that is way back like leaving Delhi itself. So when I saw your audit classes, so of course the level of clarity and the conceptual thing, because you were on the definition of account auditing for almost like 2-3 hours or maybe more than that.
1.5 hour around.
Yeah, that was in marathon.
It's okay.
So
1.5 to 2 hours. Yeah. Hmm.
2 hours, right? So it actually very much, impressed me that I never see these things in that way. The perception altogether changed. And when I say your marathon, it was 19 hours, but of course I was not able to get it too long, but I was able to say, I think, for 14 hours. And after that, I
Which
have
means
given
you would
that.
have understood audit like never before.
Yeah, definitely. And why I'm saying this, because when I appeared for the old course examination in December, and especially those MCQs, so I really wanted to test this thing while giving examination. So I was confident, let me see the examination and then decide that what is
Uh,
the previous
just a minute. Just a minute. Can you check your
questions.
internet connection? Yeah, yeah. Fine. Now it is okay. Fine.
Yeah. So I appeared for examination, and then when I see those MCQs and all, so I was able to answer those questions. Though it was not expected from me. If I talk about like 1 month back when
Okay.
I see your classes, but after taking your I've seen your marathon, and when I appeared for this exam, then I was able to answer those questions. I was able to understand what the examinations is all about, and considering like after 7 years I'm appearing for the examination, uh, like
Like,
nobody understand the questions
yes.
in that way.
Can I say like this? Since you're having 7 years gap, you are as equal as a fresher.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Though you may
Yeah.
be good at MBA and related finance subjects, but when with respect to learning other subjects, obviously we are a fresh. And
Yes.
a student who is having an age of 18 or 19, whoever is starting for the first time CA intern, or even a student coming at 29 or 30 starting CA intern, I don't think there will be a drastic variation, because here the second category there is a lot of gap. So in fact they are slower than the actual whoever is in the continuous journey. So
Yes.
like how our classes are like helping you, like even for a first time listener, are they useful?
Yeah, yeah, I think like what I like for those classes, even if you are a fresher, like a fresh student, or you are a student who are a bit old like me, bit older like me, you can relate the things, like if I take any example, like I talk about the audit, I talk about EISSM. I'm very much impressed with the SM classes, that people are very struggling in those things where there are many technical words in SM.
Yes,
So people are
yes.
difficult, students are really unable to understand all those words, and the last option is to mug up all those things to write the
Exactly. And
examination.
you rightly mentioned, now you're listening all our classes which are purely in English,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you can definitely sense the advantage of listening the classes in English compared to Hindi, if at all you are an
Yes.
English medium student.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And that is the only reason, that is one of the reason to, take these classes, because ultimately I was thinking that if I have to write exam in English, then why do I have to take coaching in Hindi or another language?
Exactly, very good. Many students have to realize this. I don't know when they will realize. If you take coaching in Hindi, no, a entire subject you need to mug up, and it will take 13-14 hours of hard work every day. If you take classes in English, you can hardly spend 8 to 9 hours every day. That's enough. That's the advantage
Yes,
of
yes,
preparation. You can reduce a lot of
absolutely.
time in preparation. Nice, nice. And how is advanced accounting? Like, we started with fundamentals, because many students, whoever is
Hmm.
joining with us, maybe from foundation or direct entry, or like you who discontinued and
Hmm.
want to recontinue. So
Right.
we start all our subjects. If you check, first approach video will be there from the faculty. Then fundamental sessions will be there. Then only we enter into the topic. If you
Right, right,
observe.
right, right.
So how was
Absolutely.
that
I followed the
approach?
things. That approach was pretty much good, like I said, that if you are coming from, like if I should say that irrespective of the background you are coming from, if you start seeing those classes from the beginning, and if you follow the procedure, whatever they have said, if you follow the procedure never and not in a hurry, so definitely get into it and understand what they are trying to say. So I've started with this scratch thing, though I knew about all these things, but still I thought that I should start it from scratch, that what they have to say. So I took it, and understand all those things. Of course, whatever they try to explain us. Definitely, these are things also, ask in interviews as well while you are
Exactly.
giving for interview. So
Exactly.
that was the thing which actually impressed me a lot. And of course, like these days I'm in like managing everything, of course, office and
So by the way, how are you planning your work and exams time? I mean, like preparation. How are you planning your classes and work? So can I know the schedule? Like, how do you manage?
yeah, yeah. Like in all those things, on the top of it, the most important thing is maintaining your lifestyle and health.
Very good.
So,
Mm.
so daily workout, uh, maybe 40-45 minutes is very much crucial to give you
Even I
that
do
much
go
of
for
strength.
workout actually, but the past 1.5 month due to third wave, I just stopped going gym. But again, today or tomorrow onwards, I'll resume. Huh.
I am doing it, by my own, like at home. Of course, with that online stuff which we have
Nice,
available,
nice.
like
Healthify me all
Healthify and
that.
all. Yeah,
Huh.
absolutely Healthify. So
Mm.
I'm using it, and with the guidance, I'm doing workouts and all. And then I prayed for an hour because I'm a Buddhist practitioner as well. So I follow
Mm. Nice.
Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism. So, and that is that is the whole. I would say the reason that why I'm coming back into my studies, because I don't want to
In fact,
regret.
forget about students, but I need to learn a lot from you.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 sir. Just like whatever I'm sharing, it's from the core.
No, really, it's
It
a very
is.
healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is really a healthy lifestyle, which is actually needed for people. What is needed for people is
Yes,
not power or money, but the peace of mind,
absolutely.
and
So
which you only get only through a healthy lifestyle.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Next. Huh.
workouts, and then I pray for this, and then after that having breakfast and all, then I straight away sit for the studies because my shift starts in the afternoon. So it
Afternoon
starts
around
by
at 4 or 5.
3:30. 3:30.
I know you're in break. Ah.
No, I'm an off today.
Okay. Off. So afternoon 3:30 to.
11:30.
Okay. So during the time, is there any possibility to watch a class or something? Nothing.
No, no,
Not at all. Full busy,
no.
occupied.
Yes,
So
I don't
then,
want to, sir. I
okay.
wanted to commit in that way only. Like whatever I'm doing, I have to focus it on purely.
Okay. So
So
what is
in
common is
between,
focus.
yes, absolutely. So 11 to 2:30, I'm busy in my classes, and then I have my lunch, and then of course I take a snap of 20 minutes. That is more
Nice.
important, of course. And then I start my office, and in between, like till 11:30, I just wrap this up. Sometimes it gets late also due to the closing and all. We don't know what is in our environment. Of course, these are terms which are actually learning from Ramasha sir for in
What
SM.
time management?
Of course, he actually relate SM with a life. That's what he says. Please don't treat it as a subject. Treat it as a life and the scenarios. Then you
Who?
are able to understand SM better. Yeah, what his name? I think
Harish Krishnan sir.
Harish Krishna. Harish Krishna.
Hmm.
Right. So yes. So this is the thing. Like this is the routine I have. Of course, I have Sunday offs for the exercises, but of course, other things going
Nice.
on.
So how
Like
many hours in a day you're able to spend on studies? Because almost 8 hours you're working.
uh,
So in spite of the remaining 16 hours, approximately you sleep some 7, 8 hours as a whole, total rest, all other
7.
stuff together, 7 hours. And the remaining stuff, some let us exclude 3 hours. So you're left with 6 to 7 hours around. So are you studying fullest of that 6 to 7 or what? How many years you are planning?
Uh, I study around 4 hours. Like
4 hours. Okay, you have
yeah,
gym and other stuff, right? Fine. So four
yeah,
hours you'll be studying. And
four and a half. That's it.
4.5, you're watching classes, right? Exclusively.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
Santosh, one important thing, people think classes are different from preparation, but actually it's not. If you really keenly watch the classes at standard speed, that itself is one preparation.
Yes, absolutely. Like I follow the procedure. Like if that Harish just say that you have to revise it. So I just put it a pause on that class, and I have to revise all those things
Ah,
whatever I
very
have
good.
done.
Very good.
So that is also important because ultimately, by the end of thing, like you have finished the chapter, but we really have to think that what we have in our hand by the end of
Yes.
the day. So that revision is also crucial. So by the time, like I finished 2 or 3 topics, and when the teacher says you have to revise it before we moving into this next topic, so of course I do it. I follow the procedure. I do it
Yes,
revision, take a break for 10 or 15 minutes, take a sip of water. Of course, water is very crucial. 9 to 10 glasses of water is very much crucial to maintain your health as well as your focus. So I do it, and then again, get back on the class and just follow the procedure. So
yes,
that's how.
understood. Understood. So lot, we got so many insights. I didn't expect that you are an MBA finance student. I didn't expect you're a, working as well. So somehow I just picked a
I'm
random
married
name.
as well. I'm married
Yeah.
as well.
Oh my God. Kids also.
No, 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 not kids.
Oh my
So
God.
I got married in 2018 December.
Actually, when you're speaking, it really shows you're peaceful and happy for sure. And you are
Yes,
having that sense of doing everything. Okay. I can sense it.
absolutely, absolutely. That is my mentor's teachings. When I say I'm a practitioner of Buddhism, so I'm a disciple of Dr. Daisuke Ikeda, who is a
Okay.
renowned philosophist and is my mentor also. So whatever I read, of course, reading Buddhism is also important to sustain your this thing, positivity, because in today's scenario nobody can't be positive in that way. Like people, like I'm resuming my studies after 7 years. It's not a very much easy thing, but that guidances of Sensei Ikeda, I mean my teacher, which actually triggers me because we have just one life. We can't
Hmm.
take it as like if I after 20 years and I say that, oh my God, uh, maybe I could have done this. The regret, I don't want this thing because I have one life and I have to live it to the fullest, to the best of my ability and to the best of the thing which I wanted to do.
I don't know
Of
how
course,
many
my
students watch this, but definitely very insightful. You are giving so much of insights about lifestyle, all that. Hmm.
yeah, that is crucial because these are the guidances of mentor, because like I can't say that I'll have to like give 6 to 7 hours of study on a daily basis, but sacrificing other things. We really have to manage everything at the same time. We have just 24 hours in a day. So health is of course important, and your peace of mind is important, your positivity is important, your discipline, and the sense of responsibility. Everything is important in this dynamic environment. I would say
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
is, yeah.
Thank you, Santosh. Thanks a lot. And one last line. What would you say about entire our classes with the CA Inter?
I would say that the conceptual clarity and I would also say that with the sense of responsibility they teaches us, like I never feel like they're treating a student and they are teaching us like a teacher. Like I feel like they are like our buddy, who are helping us to understand the things and to take it forward.
So you feel
So
expert knowledge with everyone?
yeah, I think till the time where I've reached, so what I have studied, I'm able to relate these things, like what is they are trying to say. And of course, with the example of SM, I would say that there are many technical words sometimes, in our books, but he actually, explains the meaning of that particular word. So I write all
Yes.
those meaning of words in my book so that whenever I do the revision, I'll be able to relate the thing. So
Nice,
there is
nice.
no need to mug up all these things. That is
Yes,
not the requirement of the CEO course also, because ultimately why they wanted us to become a chartered accountant, or what the expectation of CA Institute is to understand the core, so that you'll be able to apply all these principles while you are working as a chartered accountant in the organization or
very good,
wherever.
very good, very good. And
That is
how
the
are the
main principle.
yeah? How are the materials? Have you taken printout?
Yeah, I've taken printout. Yes,
So how are the materials, the quality, the stuff?
I would say materials are very much related to the ICI material, because ultimately, I would not say ki, like these are in simple language or something you will be easy to mug up or like that. But whatever is required as far as the examination point of view, that material is sufficient, I believe, if we really
Yes,
understand the material and if we take it along with us till the examination, and of course it will help us in writing, because this is the expectation which which the
Exactly.
examination is to. They
Exactly.
want the
Exactly.
language which is the technical. I would not say technical. It is the requirement. It is a standard of a chartered accountant. It is not a
Exactly.
technical thing.
Wow.
So we really
Super.
have to maintain that standard. We can't say that I wanted to become a chartered accountant, but I will remain with this language only. We can't do it. We really have to mark to that level to prove or to make yourself say that yes, you're a chartered accountant. So we really have to reach that level also. Then only we can say ourselves that we are a chartered accountant. Otherwise, nothing.
Super. Super. You gave me a lot of insights. I need to design a beautiful thumbnail for you. Okay, I'm going to put this video with the most special video, because every student must go through this. Every student must go through this. Yeah, really. Thanks a lot, Santosh. In spite of your busy schedule, you almost dedicated more than 20 minutes, more than 20, 30
I
minutes.
haven't realized it. Yes, maybe.
Yeah. But really, it's not just benefiting me, it benefiting a lot many students. I hope it will reach a good number of students. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your valuable time. Okay. And all the best. Definitely, whatever you are thinking of, you will definitely achieve it with this kind of discipline. In fact, we need to learn a lot from you. Definitely, I am openly and genuinely telling from my heart that I need to learn a lot from you, especially personally. I need to learn a lot from you, because I'm a very lazy and procrastinating person. Really,
Well,
many a times I procrastinate things, and of course, when we are doing, when we are running institute, because of administration issues, certain things we postpone naturally. But from today, I will take you as my mentor. Maybe I may not be talking to you regularly, but hey, look, my student is there, CA inter group 2 student. Okay, and he is doing so many things. So what should I do? Like, I'll definitely question myself every time whenever I am wasting my time. From now on, definitely I'll take this as an, I'm the first motivatee. You're a motivator, I'm a motivatee. In our finance language, if at all. Okay, so I'm the first motivee, and I hope lot many motivatees will be joining along with me through this video. Thank you, Santosh. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
all the
Thank you.
best, and I hope nothing else to share. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And in fact, one thing I wanted to share at the end,
Hmm.
that there is a quote which we treat it as a quote, that never to get defeated. But that is not simply a quote. That is the essence of life. Like
Hmm.
my mentor always says that never to get defeated. It doesn't simply a quote. It actually the essence of life. We really have to live with this spirit. Otherwise, we'll have regrets
Yes,
by the
yes,
end of our
obviously.
life.
Yeah, anything you postpone, you're actually defeated. Simple.
Yes.
So we should not postpone anything, irrespective of whatever struggle you're going through.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, nice, Santosh. Nice. So thank you, and that's the end of the session. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. And always be in touch with me on Telegram for any sort of subject related things. Remaining things, I need to be in touch with you. Subject related things, okay, you can reach me, but for the other things, I
Oh,
need to reach. Okay. Yeah.
no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Santosh.
Thank you. Bye.